Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about the St. Minerals highlighter. So again, if you watched my video with the bronzer where I lost my mind over how beautiful the loose powder was, this is the same idea. So you have the pressed highlighter and you have the loose mineral highlighter as well. So I'm going to show you both of these again. So I have my face done, I have my bronzer on, and I'm going to show you how to highlight. So I'll do one half of my face with the pressed and I'll do the other half with the loose. So I'm going to start with the pressed powder. Can you see? I like that it's not super glittery and like super overly shimmery. Especially as I get older, you don't really want a really intense shimmer. Otherwise it can highlight your fine lines and wrinkles. So this is a perfect medium. It's still gonna be iridescent where it pops and gives you that nice glow, but it's not going to enhance your wrinkles. So best of both worlds. So this is a really pretty golden color. Use it on my hand. So again, it's not super overly shimmery, which is really beautiful. These are designed to be universally flattering on all skin tones. I haven't used this on anyone else, so I can't attest to that as far as being very dark skinned. I think this would be more flattering than the loose highlighter. The loose highlighter has a little bit more of like a silvery undertone to it, where this is golden. So if you are a darker skin beauty, I think this one will look better on you than the loose one, but I can't affirm that because I haven't used it on anyone else. So when I'm using highlighter, I always like to do the highest part of my cheekbones. You can use it, some people use it on the bridge of their nose, they'll go on the top of the Cupid's bow, you can do it on the inner corner, you can do it in the center of your eye, you can do it on the brow bone. The idea with highlighting is that you want to use it on the high points of your face. Anything that you want to stand out, that's where you're going to use a highlighter. I don't typically like to go down the center of my nose because I'm a little bit more oily anyway, so I don't need to look any more greasy than I already am. I'm gonna use a little bit on a fan brush, tap it off, and then, so I like to go to the highest point, which if you look straight ahead is right in through here. So I'm gonna go in, just use a little bit. I like to build it up. Do you see that? I feel like I'm doing like a boomerang. If you want to blend it in, I'll go in with my finger and just lightly blend it out so it doesn't look so, you can't see the difference so much between like matte under eye, highlighter, and then blush, contour, whatever you're doing. So pretty. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more. I'm gonna go in just on my brow bone. And so for the inner corner of the eye, I actually just like to use my finger. I usually use my ring finger on myself. If I'm doing it on a client, I'll use a brush, but just gives you a nice little pop of shimmer. You can go in, I already have shimmer on my lid, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but you can go, oh yeah. Just add a little bit more. You can add it to the Cupid's bow. It's beautiful, so highly recommend this. Moving on to the loose powder. If you are familiar with MAC products, this actually reminds me a lot of, I think it was Silver Dusk, I can't remember what it was called, but it's no longer around, it's discontinued. So if you're looking for a dupe for that, here you are. Again, this has the packaging with the pop-up sifter. If you watched any of my other videos, this is familiar, but if you haven't, I will show you how to use it. So I like to take the cap, flip it upside down, just give a little tap, give a little love tap, and then you can see all the product in there. I'll show you this on my hand. So you see how this is more of like a beigey kind of like silvery undertone. You can see that this is the pressed, where this is more gold. So again, I don't know how this would look on someone with a darker skin tone because I feel like I'm pretty fair and I feel like this is kind of like on point for me. So TBD, but I'll show you how to use it. So again, I'm gonna go in with my fan brush, same idea. Just gonna grab it and get it on the tip of my brush, tap it off, find the high points of my cheekbones, and go in with a back and forth motion. You see that? Nice and glowing. Again, I'm just gonna hit my brow bone. And same thing. She is consistent, if anything. So same thing, ring finger. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two sides. Again, this is the pressed highlighter, which is a little bit more gold undertone. And this one is the loose highlighter, which is more beige silvery undertone. Both are beautiful. Now, this is where I lost my mind in the bronzer video, so we'll see if it happens again. The nice thing about these, because they're so versatile, is you can actually mix this with the St. Minerals oil and turn it into almost like a lotion for your body. Again, I'm going to use my handy dandy palette. You can use the cap, you can use your hand, use a little bit of the oil. And I'm going to tap the powder. So I'm going to take a foundation brush and mix the two together. So it creates this shimmery liquid, which you can use this on your face if you so choose. So, okay, let's see what this looks like. Like I said, I lost my mind in the bronzer video, so can you see? It's subtle, but it's there. Gorge. I think I'm gonna mix a little bit more together. Let's pump it up. Let's really go for it. Again, this is what I like about these products, is that if you want it to be a little bit more natural, we got you. But if you want to be a little bit more dramatic, can you hear how much I'm dumping out? So if you want to be a lot more dramatic, oh yeah, we're gonna go for it. Oh yeah, all right. It still doesn't look sweaty though. I mean, if you sweat like this, God bless you. I don't. I definitely don't sweat like this. Oh, beautiful. Love. Stunning. You're looking beautiful on your face, beautiful on your collarbone, décolleté. The options are endless to glow with St. Minerals. Am I right? I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the bronzer video. Again, I'm gonna make it a little bit more dramatic, because why not? I'm gonna go in with the loose powder and almost set it into place. So I'm gonna grab some on my fan brush. Just go ahead and stun. I love it. She looks like a celebrity. She's famous. She's literally glowing in the camera lights. I mean, how gorgeous is that for pictures? So pretty. If I'm doing makeup on someone for events or even like a wedding where I know they're gonna be photographed, using something like this on the body is chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It photographs so nicely. Let's look at this. Oh! Just looks dry and look at that. She looks healthy. So beautiful. So you really can't go wrong. It just depends on how you want to use them, but both are beautiful, both are good for your skin, and both are going to make you look healthy and radiant. If you're interested in trying these products, you can go to panoplybeautyshop.com and don't forget to use code WELCOME20 for 20% off your first order. Hope you enjoyed it and stay glowing.